Hey guys, I'm Julian. In this video, we're gonna learn how to say "Do you love me?" in Korean. In Korean, "Do you love me?" is 저 사랑하세요? 저 사랑하세요? 사랑하다 is love. And if we change the form to 사랑하세요, it means "Do you love?" By putting 저 in front of 사랑하세요, it becomes "Do you love me?" It is a short sentence, but the structure became a little bit more complex than the one we learned before, right? But we'll talk about this a little bit later. And for now, let's revisit the informal form of 저 사랑하세요. In fact, there should be a lot higher chance that the person you're asking if they love you will be the person you informally talk. You guys should be close enough to each other to happen to ask that kind of questions. And it's less likely that you formally speak to someone and that person loves you. But in theory, it is possible. One good example would be your parents and you formally speak to your parents. This was the case for the majority of Korean families decades ago. But nowadays, most parents allow their children to informally speak to them. Still, there are many people who formally speak to their parents, and parents would love you, right? So in that case, you might be able to say 저 사랑하세요? Do you love me? In a formal form. On the other hand, you will want to learn how to say this in an informal form because, as I said, this question will likely arose between people who have close relationships. In Korean, "Do you love me?" in an informal form is 나 사랑해? 나 사랑해? Again, 사랑하다 is love, and 사랑해 is "Do you love?" By putting 나 in front of 사랑해, it means "Do you love me?" And as you can see, two persons are involved in this sentence. So let's briefly see another expression similar to this. I help my parents. In Korean, it is 부모님을 도와드려요. 부모님을 도와드려요. 부모님 is parents. 도와드리다 as a formal form of help. As the speaker is formally speak to the other person, we put 요 at the end. So 도와드려요 is explaining to the other person that they help parents. You might wonder that this sentence is a bit different from 나 사랑해 because there is 을 in 부모님을 도와드려요. In fact, there can be 를 in 나 사랑해. So 나를 사랑해 also works. However, in this case, 나 사랑해 is more natural than 나를 사랑해 in spoken Korean. So I made it 를. Take that into account. Today, we're going to learn similar patterns of expressions. Let's learn some words to ask and answer those patterns of expressions. 계속, 계속. 쳐다보다, 쳐다보다. 붙이다, 붙이다. 익숙하다, 익숙하다. 묻다, 묻다. 누르다, 알리다, 알리다, 꺼내다, 꺼내다, 깨지다, 깨지다, 짚다, 짚다, 꽂다, 꽂다, 끄다, 끄다, 넣다, 넣다, 놓다, 놓다, 다리다, 다리다, 닦다, 닦다, 떨어지다, 떨어지다, 말리다, 말리다, 과거, 과거, 그냥, 그냥, 궁금하다, 궁금하다. Now, let's ask and answer if the other person loves you. 왜 계속 쳐다보세요? 사랑해서 그렇지. 저 많이 사랑하세요? 그럼 익숙할 뿐이지. 저도 어머니, 아버지 사랑해요. Another conversation. 나 사랑해? 그럼 그건 왜 물어봐? 과거를 물어보니까. 그냥 궁금해서. 알려주지 않아도 돼. We ask, 왜 계속 쳐다보세요? This expression is similar to the one we learned, but 저를 was omitted because it is obvious that the other person was looking at you, not any others. Next sentence is 사랑해서 그렇지. We learned 서 can be used to say because. 그렇지 is it is. So 사랑해서 그렇지 means it is because I love you. And we ask 저 많이 사랑하세요? 많이 is a lot. 그럼 is of course. 뿐이지 is it is just. So 익숙할 뿐이지 means it is just we are used to it. 저도 어머니, 아버지 사랑해요. 저도 도 is as well. So 저도 아버지, 어머니, 아버지 사랑해요 means I love mother and father too. Let's look at the other conversation. Here we are a couple informally talking to each other. 그건 is that. 묻다 is ask. And 물어보다 is asking, but more natural in conversations as it is more casual. 보다 often means try to. So literally translating, 물어보다 is try to ask. So 그건 왜 물어봐? Is why do you try to ask? That's a Korean way of saying it. 과거 is past. So you're asking the past of your partner. 니가 is because. We learned this in the previous video, right? 그냥 is just. So 그냥 궁금해서 means just because I am curious. 알려주지 않아도 돼. This is something we didn't learn. 않아도 돼 means it is okay to not do something. 돼 is it is okay, and we put 않아도 in front of it, so it becomes it is okay to not do something. And connected with 알려주지 않아도 돼 means it is okay even if you do not let me know. Great! Now you can ask and answer, do you love me? In Korean. If you like this video, please like this video. And if you want to learn more Korean from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification. In the comment section below, ask and answer if your families love you or your loved one loves you in Korean. And I'll check it out. Stay tuned.